again, welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am Jack Talcott. And greetings, blessings, salutations, and love. Once again, welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am Jack Talcott, and I want to start where we are. Please join me just for a moment, and I'll explain it as well. But just a breath, and a pause, and a rest, and a praise God. See, today I'm going to, there's so many things coming up, right? Just the opening things I'm seeing. Part of my experience here online on this Jack Talcott channel is it's kind of a public diary for me. There's good days, there's bad days, there's days Jack puts his foot in my mouth, and then there's days that I shine. I realize that. And today was an interesting day for me internally. Right? These damn emotions and thoughts, man, they can tear us up sometimes. And this is my study. I mean, I've been well practiced, and I consider myself pretty aware, pretty conscious about the patterns of thoughts and emotions, especially within me. But today, man, I was feeling, it's hard to describe. I don't want to misrepresent the feeling, but it was just, there wasn't a lot of motivation, inspiration, care, enthusiasm. Those things just seemed distant from me today. But I tell you what, one of the reminders I've had today, speaking with caring human beings, because even though I got in my head a little bit, I did still, I got to share some conversations with people who care. And in the care, it reminds me that doing this live stream, I think many people know it. What I get to directly experience online, it's not always the most pleasant. It's not always the most comfortable, right? Easygoing. But I do know that I sometimes lose sight of the folks who are here and who do care. And you guys are here, and you do care, and you have some support, and you are the humane ones, those who have care within them. And that's what I want to talk about today. Becoming more like you, those who do care, those who do have compassion. That's what I want to talk about today, becoming more like that for us all. Because peace and love to all, power and glory to the Most High. John Ramsey, that one. And, you know, you guys, thank you. Thank you. We do need peace. We do need an end to wars. And, and we do need some We Are Jack Talcott t-shirts, man. We're going to get some stuff going here. Today, sincerely, I do have some thoughts and ideas. I'm prepared. I've got some strategies in my head for possibilities, and I do plan to open the link, and we'll see where it goes today. But I want to start honestly and authentically, because I believe that's very important for us all to be honest and authentic. And golly geez, that's got to be a picture from a while ago. I look so youthful there. Holy cows, man. Time sneaks up on us. Here's something I know. I've been practicing. I do live with this, despite some of the ways I'm described by others. Honest people live with authenticity. They move with integrity, right? I heard this definition of integrity earlier. It's truth in movement, right? As truth moves, that's where the integrity and the authenticity perhaps shows. So choose to be true for yourself. Choose to be committed to honesty with yourself, with others. It's the only way we're going to find and know peace in this world. For it's only with the truth that you can truly rest. I mean, all these ideas, these words from the scripture, they come out with such powerful wisdom and such truth when you understand that God is the truth. And love leads you to the truth. Love will lead you to where you can rest in the truth, in that peace beyond understanding, in the stillness of knowing, without uncertainty, without doubts, and most definitely without fears. You can know who you are. You can know that God is with you here and now. Can you let that settle into your mind and your heart? Even if you don't have a clear understanding of God, and if you've got an image of God of this big white-haired, bearded dude, ready to send you to the gates of hell, let's shift that definition, right? Let's open our minds to greater possibilities. What did I have here? Life, right? Life, becoming a more humane human. In the description, I went ahead and offered a Google definition of humane, right? And an adjective, having or showing compassion or benevolence. And then here, I can do this stuff too, I guess. And then for benevolence, the quality of being well-meaning, the quality of being with kindness. That's what humans are actually created to be. We are made in the image and in the likeness of God. There's similarities between you and God, between me and God. And if you want to take the words from the Bible, if you want to bring God into the form of man, well, then look at Jesus and then see your similarities. Find them. Stop denying the similarities between you and him, between you and me, between you and everybody else in the world. We're all the same. We are all the manifestation from the heart and the imagination of our ever-loving, everlasting God. I mean, I don't know what else to point at. It's God through the universe that creates you and me. And you and me, we are, oh man, I'm going to confuse this unless, tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I'll drop the link for those who may wish to join. Benevolent socialism. The idea is we focus on goodness. That's not complicated. It's not hard. It's not scary. It's really not. It just means being different than what we had in the past. As I'm saying those things, I'm actually talking at a couple of topics: the benevolent socialism as opposed to the current method of selfish capitalism, greedy capitalism, maybe. But I'm also talking about the way of Jesus. The way of Jesus and God is not complicated. It's not scary. It truly is the path to perfection. Do you want to deny yourself perfection? I mean, you get to choose to. I've done it a lot. I deny perfection a lot. When I get all upset and I get up in my feelers and get angry or frustrated, that's an example of me denying perfection. Do you get the concept? That's what I'm trying to point out. I'm trying to use my words to point at concepts and ideas that seem to help me. Because the way I see it, when my life allowed me to discover this message, right? The idea of living without fear, and it was directly inspired. There's a direct correlation in my experience between the trademark and message of live without fear and the words from the Holy Bible. The fact that so many, praise God, sincerely, praise God, that's where I've got to keep coming back to. My life has become so unbelievable. And there's so many things that just defy logic in my life. For example, where my mind was going with this, I discovered the message of live without fear in 2018. I discovered that year was also the year I discovered self-development and personal transformation. And I started working on me and myself. And ever since 2019, I've been on a path saying, hey guys, we can end wars. We can end wars, and I think God is with me in these ideas. You want to join me? I've been saying that for many years. And I've seen people who claim that they're here with me, that they're on my side, that they're helping me, such as Landry and Tommy and so many others. Hey, I did drop the link and we've got our first guest here. So let me welcome back Cage. How are you today, my friend?
Doing well. How are you doing, buddy? Everything good?
I think so. I think it is, Cage. Here. Specifically, there was I think it's in Psalms, isn't it? Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. Well, then I started considering what is evil and what is fear. And I considered what is living. And so it was that line of the scripture, I shall fear no evil. Okay, evil is the absence, in my mind, it's the absence of light, the absence of God. So why should I fear the absence of God when I know that God is everywhere? That line was the one that inspired me, though. Art Timberwolf. And hey, we've got another guest here. Welcome. Welcome back, Dick. How are you today?
Oh, what happened? I thought he had good tea on deck.
He may have had a connection thing. Who knows? Or he was working it out.
Here's his tea brewing. You bet.
Hey, Timberwolf, I appreciate the interactions here. And if I miss any others, I don't mean to overlook anybody regarding the chat, but this one is one that I've wrestled with, right? Because yes, there's no denying it. That is in the scripture. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge and wisdom. And if you follow the idea of logic, if you follow a logical path in that concept, it does make sense. We can go through our lives with absolute and utter ignorance, not knowing, but something can come into our awareness. And if we give it attention, that which we don't understand that comes into our awareness, that recognition leads us
Jack,
to
I need some genuine life coaching as a young man. How do you deal with people that are not genuine? And no matter what, they'll now take any sort of accountability. What do? You cut them off? How do you deal with them? And you can't really cut them off because they could be close family members and stuff. You don't want to give up on family. How do you deal with it?
Cage, that is a beautiful question. And we have an example of that in the backstage right now.
I'd like to hear from you, though.
Yeah, I would too. To be honest, that question, how do you deal with people that aren't willing to accept accountability? That's kind of That's what I heard, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Especially if they're close to you, you don't want to let that relationship go because it could be close friends or family or whatever, right? Yeah, how do you deal with that?
Every case could be different, but what I have been doing sincerely is I pray. I pray within me, meaning when I'm dealing with people that are frustrating me, I see that they're wrong, they're not accepting accountability. What they're doing is actually seems to harm me. This is exactly, and we experience that even especially with people who love us, right? People hurt us. And so then what do you do? How do you protect yourself and still be who you are? What I've been doing, Cage, honestly, is practicing my forgiveness, and practicing self-love. Because I can accept some of the negativity, I can accept the nonsense so much, right? And depending on who it is, that's depending on our relationship, Cage, for you with whatever situation you might have, the weight of the relationship needs to be considered as well as everything else. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, for me, for example, with like family members and that, right? They want to hold accountability and that, and for me, that's the most important thing is family. So how do you deal with that then at that point?
I'd say stay loyal to the truth. I'm going to bring Tommy up here just because it appears he's showing up with good intentions,
And what was
possibly.
I met with?
What's that?
What was I met with?
Maybe I can ask Tommy the same question. Tommy, how do you deal with people that don't want to be?
I was going to give this guy the answer, and I wanted this center spot because I'm going to relive a Mitchell thing that I edited for him. Lay the question on
Are
me.
you in a storage unit?
Question, please.
Please ask him that
Okay, the
question.
question is, Tommy, how do you deal with people that do not want to take accountability, even though like you have a familia, a family tie to them and all that? How do you deal with them?
That's you. Splits kick. Both of you.
Okay. You got
Tommy,
pep to your step, huh?
And Jack tried to choose violence when he did that little speaking of, we have somebody in the back. I'm going to make, if only I was a comedian in a world full of Talcotts, I am the face of accountability on this panelverse. And if anybody could show otherwise, they would have by now. Sorry, it comes with being the janitor of Christ Court.
Don't yell at the janitor of the fucking storage locker.
well, what if you have
I'm in
been
back.
shown what if you have been shown evidence but you denied it? You wouldn't look at it.
Show me.
Yeah, I don't have it available at the moment.
Right. And what if half of my channel was at you and you deny it?
Well, here's the thing. Actually, Tommy, with respect, okay, number one, thank you.
Don't ever lead in with that. I did show up today to avoid you, and you don't want that. So finish your sentence. But don't do all these little lead-in statements.
The intention of my lead-in was
Where do intentions lead us?
I really hope to find peace. I hope to find a better way of communicating with you because I don't like upsetting you. I really don't, Tommy.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. I
Yeah, you
promise.
do.
Tommy, nice shirt, by the way, bud.
Because when you reference the hours you leave me in the backstage, not because I'm acting out or using words, you know that truth is coming. And when you watch me doing this and you're the one claiming I'm broke and homeless and you still want to waste one of the most valuable things of mine, don't shake your head no. You're not taking accountability, Jack.
Tom, let me accept accountability in some of the things you just said. Okay, but I don't go around calling you broken homeless. That's not me.
Yeah, you do.
I might have mentioned it once, but it's not very
Yeah,
often.
and then yesterday when I said, "Do you really believe that?" You wouldn't answer, and that's not a no. That hesitance, that drawback, it's if only I were a comedian in a world full of Talcotts. And the funny thing is, your friends, your new friends that only had you for what, an hour after they got back and sent you on your way, they kept saying I should be a stand-up comedian because they don't understand what that is. It's not the same as being a funny guy in a group of friends. Now,
Okay,
what I wanted to open
Tommy,
with
not to
today,
interrupt. Can you explain your shirt to me, please? Colorado. Okay, and it has like a ram.
that was, see, Cage, this is how I established as Illuma Tommy and all the things in the past. That's a happy accident that you just get the Baphomet goat, and I didn't realize it.
Fuck off, Tommy.
I know this is how I had Snafu making a fool of himself. His daddy
I'm just
called.
wondering about the shirt. What does the shirt mean to you? You wear it, right?
This is the first time I ever worn it because we found a roll-off where a screen printing place just dumped a bunch of fresh shirts.
And that happened to came to you.
It's perfect.
And that happened to come to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, we went to it. Somebody actually
went to it, and that's where you got it.
Somebody actually told Sean in the diving community, hey, there's a roll-off at this place, got a bunch of shirts and clothes in it. It's how I got an Ivanka Trump coat. So whenever you guys see me come online with an Ivanka Trump, don't be hating. You're gonna
I'm not
hate.
hating. I'm just asking.
When I threw a cup holder on that Jaguar bike, all the haters came out around Denver. So when I'm rocking that Ivanka Trump coat as a man,
Are you tweaking right now?
as a they them, I'll be a penis with an Ivanka Trump coat on saying I'm a they them. Don't be hating. Don't be hating.
I don't hate on anybody, man. I want the best for everybody.
That's all you do. And let me tell you, man,
Do you
I
know
like
the symbolism
to have
behind? You know the symbolism of that shirt or no?
that's just a goat that exists in Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is it?
Black shirt with goat, ooh, looks satanic. And then when we go, boop, now you look stupid.
What does it mean to you?
Yeah.
That's my only question, man.
Gage, don't read too much into it.
No,
Please.
I'm happy to, Jack, I'm happy to explain. I'm happy to answer questions.
Thank you.
Unlike someone that makes that claim, I live in Colorado. Goats are kind of cool. I don't know. They jump on cliffs and do miraculous things.
The mountain goat?
But Cage,
They lick the
a
salt off the
pleasant
fucking
hour
mountain.
field surprise for me was Nazi Goblin, like Nazi Goblin with his flight. Hell Hitler. Hell Hitler. That was great. This thing you're running this season, I don't know, man. I don't like it.
You're right,
off.
bud.
It's like a forced behavior of, it's like you're cucking yourself for something. We're on you.
Tom. As long as you're all right, man. You know what I mean? Are you good?
I'm old people, right?
Okay, good. Then you're fine.
You can see me post car wreck. You can see me post motorcycle wreck with my biceps split up next to my shoulder and all kinds of road rash. I'm still good.
Yeah, you're fine. So yeah, you're divinely protected, right? There you go.
Now I am, but that doesn't mean I can't be through a situation like that for reasons that aren't necessarily a punishment.
Hey, you're still alive talking on the panel.
Unfortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
I have this bit in the panelverse and in life that when someone is news to be dead, I'll say, lucky.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, a godless person
Most of the
like
people
you
I
would
knew, they
see
never
that.
lived till 30, Tommy.
Yeah, because they got tired of hearing you and, but
No, they got popped up.
Christians don't look at death like that. Our lives are a state of airport waiting for that airplane to depart. It's not our home here. That's why we don't try and save it. We just make the best of it. Try and take as many people on that airplane.
Okay, but shouldn't you be grateful to live to your age? Okay.
Hey, can you take a hint, dude? Cage, please?
I didn't catch.
I've taken a massive hint, man. And like,
Well,
I didn't.
yeah.
I was
I'm
reading the
trying-
room. I didn't know.
I'm really doing. I want to be conscious and try
You
not
are.
to be offensive to Tommy, but I would
Oh
sure
no.
on my live stream, Cage. Can
Come
you
on, Jack.
Why don't you
try and
ask
include
Tommy?
me in
Tommy,
the
ever been
conversation,
offensive
Cage?
to you?
Well, Cage, you're once again, you have this habit of joining my stream and putting me in the background, and you just want to. What are you doing, dude?
Well, I'd love to hear your opinion of this whole conversation, Mr. Talcott.
He's wearing a t-shirt, Cage.
Oh, are you still on that?
Well, that's
even
where
think
we.
No, I wasn't. We moved past that. You gave me the explanation. I moved past it. What are you talking
But
about?
it went on and on and on, and it's like, what are you guys doing?
Oh, now he's bringing me in on it. I'll let him kick you now if he's going to make me part of it. I just explained my shirt. I was happy to explain my shirt.
Exactly, Talcott. What are you talking about? Talcott, can we get back to love and
Actually,
truth and freedom?
Well,
Hey, can we get back to Jack?
Living over here.
actually, Tom, I did see that you were just being polite, and Cage was the one who was taking the conversation away.
You
Well,
could
I
take a
want to
lesson
get back
from
to
me,
you,
Jack.
Talcott. I'd love to hear your opinion and your knowledge and wisdom. Yeah.
Cage, I friggin' you frustrate the hell out of me sometimes, man. I don't know how to explain myself any differently than I do.
You could try something different than what you've said over and over again for 3 years.
That's a possibility.
And that's what I've actually been attempting to do. I really have.
So that would be an admission that we do understand, and it's you that can't convey anything different because maybe it is who you are, and we do understand, we do know you.
Actually, I have a different idea, because what I've been seeing is there's so many people that are just, they misrepresent me. I mean, even by people who claim to care about me, they misrepresent me and don't really highlight. Please, go ahead.
My
Tom.
biggest problem with you is put me in the backstage and misrepresent, and it's not just me you do it to. You are projecting. That's you.
There is something about you, Tom. You do have a good way of calling. You've caught me in some of my blind spots. I don't always agree with the importance of what you might catch me on, but
Ego nonsense. I know.
no.
Wake the fuck up, Talcott.
Jack,
Hey,
I'm the
thank
face of discernment and accountability on this panelverse, which is only a few channels. And the one thing I wanted to open with today is all this talk. You're setting us all up when you encourage this who's addicted to who thing. The reality is we are a social network that has formed, and you should be glad that of all these channels that are still out here, you're one of the few I'll come to, because they're all garbage.
Hey, I
This is
do
the
appreciate
garbage
that.
I can kind of sift through.
We've got a couple of other guests that I do want to bring up, I think.
Good, please. I need something to deflect the direct attention from us, because I know I'm giving you
The Queen Stephanie in here.
Hello, listen to the rude
you're
asshole
the hell
Cage
realm.
being
Hello.
disrespectful. You shouldn't get away with that. You should be called out
You
on that stupid shit. Really should be.
right.
Full disclosure.
I'll
Hello,
take,
can I
Don't be
get a
white
word in,
knighting for
Tommy?
the bullshit, man.
I'll
Full
take
disclosure.
yesterday's back stream and watch King Stephen directly contradict the accusation. Like he'll say, "Oh, this," but I have the right to kick people. Jack has the right to kick people. But
Is
Tony
that a
kicks
Baphomet shirt that you're wearing? Is that
Oh, he's
Baphomet?
obviously Jack. You see, Jack's wearing it.
Hello, Jack.
Jack's wearing the Baphomet.
Here,
Oh,
there you
I'm
go.
about to get
It's hard to
Snafu
get
out
a
of here.
word in here.
See, I put up a zebra thing, like Batman and Snafu appears.
Now, y'all fucked it all up, Jack.
Bring
Put you up
Snafu
here.
back.
Let me put my head back on. Hold on. That's you. That's you.
It looks like an
brothers and
Aries ram. It's like a ram.
Understand me. That's you. That's you. I'm a Christian. I'm not
What
a
is he
Christian.
on? What substances are you on, Tommy?
No,
You sound
Steve,
manic.
I put the
Steven,
fucking
please.
zebra thing on.
Honest question.
Talcott, bring back
He's
Snafu. I
having
put the
fun.
zebra on.
He's
I'm
having
on a
fun.
Well, Jack,
substance called Jokum Recum. Have you ever taken
he's having
Jokum
fun, but
Recum?
he's kind of dominating the show.
I
Jack, I
know.
just wanted to say
Yeah.
full disclosure. Full disclosure, I am live streaming this right now. Tommy would probably say, well, see, he's live, so he's mocking Jack, and he's in his paranoia. But anyway, it's good to
No,
see you, Tommy.
Please.
You have come to my panel claiming you're live streaming, and I say, I don't care. And then the funny troll guy shows up when you're not there and says you're live streaming. And I say, I know, I'm charitying Steven some content because he's too narcissistic to think up his own.
Tell
No, you
what,
don't have me on your
please,
panel. You banned me,
let's-
Tommy.
Here.
That's right. Steven, I know your vocabulary and your hold
Hello.
on, just one more. Steven, what I just said was you
Can we get
restream
back to
me.
live without fear and Jack?
I said one more thing. Oh, that's good. I said, Steven, you restream me, and I don't care because you ain't shit.
It's not restreaming. I'm streaming right now. I was streaming before Jack's show started, and I saw that he was live, so I came on to say hi. That's all. Like, it shouldn't be this
Okay,
big paranoid
keep walking
narrative.
into it. Keep walking into it. You've been streaming since before he's live, and you're asking if this is a Baphomet shirt? Come on, Steven. You're talking to the lore master. I'm good in the pocket, boy.
I've been streaming now for an hour, 48 minutes, and I just
And you
got
didn't
here.
watch the whole shirt
No, I didn't.
conversation?
I was doing my own stream. I wasn't watching you, Tommy. I just got here. It's not that difficult to understand. I just got here.
No, Tom, please, just, okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now we've got new guests here, and Cage, I put you in the back because you're interrupting. And I just so it's forewarned, I'll try not to interrupt as well, but we can't keep interrupting each other like this, please. Thank you.
Good to see you, Jack. It's good. Good. Thanks for bringing me on. It is good to see you. I noticed I walked right into the chaos today, but wow, this is something.
Oh, we've got more too, because Snafu's in the back, and it looks like Moosey Boy is here.
Oh, I'd like to
Oh,
have
Moosey's here. Oh,
Who would you
I
like
wanted to warn you, Jack. Do you know
I'd
how
like
we're
to
always
see
doing
Moose. Bring
you're
Moose
like,
on,
oh,
please.
I'm like,
just
you want to know how you're like? I'm gonna hit you with a new one, Jack. Do you know how you're like Moose? And I don't mean you're both sons of Paul. You know how else you're like Moose? Both of you will vulgarly make hostile moves, and then when people respond to those, you go, what? What is he coming at me for? What is he mad? And it's like obvious what it is. You both do that. You do.
That's interesting. See, I don't know that I agree with you. It's maybe there's, you know what, Tom, there's degrees of truth to that. Here, Snafu has been waiting longer. Welcome.
Hello,
Snafu.
Mr. Steven. Hello, Tommy. Hello, Jack Talcott. Hello, Mr. Jack.
Hello. Nobody can do it like the original.
No,
Hello,
you guys
hello.
are the originator of it. Hello. Jack, I just came to say hi
Hello.
too. And I was when Tommy made a statement, he said, I am answering questions, something that you should learn. I was gonna say maybe you should take notes because Tommy was answering the questions, even if they were ridiculous from Cage. And at least he was answering them. But that's all I gotta say.
That reminds me, Snafu, you just came up.
I put the
idea
zebra
I had.
thing on.
What if we did a stream where we're coaching Jack since he didn't let us do class number 2? We got to flip it, and then we're teachers for Jack in a stream. And then
I
I'll
say-
classroom that shit.
I say Jack just needs to sign up, come to school.
All right. Well, here, I'm going to bring Moose up. Welcome back, Moose.
Good afternoon, brother.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know I was making a round of songs for everybody in the Panelverse, and I made one for you, and I think you would enjoy it. I think it's a good one. It's not a bad one.
Is it mocking Jack? Be honest.
No, it's just telling his story.
No.
No, it's
No
not telling.
mockingbirds. No
I
mockingbirds.
don't think you heard it yet, though, Jack.
No,
so
but
you
they
can't-
were
I
mocking you
heard
about 20
something.
minutes
Yeah,
ago.
I know.
Him and Landry were mocking you
I know.
20 minutes ago.
I know. And Moose is just here for
And
fucking.
like a day or two ago, whenever Moose was hiding from me,
See, I think
he
you're
was
being a little rude. You know, other people come up here, they talk smack to you, like
Mhm.
they treat you like shit on your own show. They try to take over your show. They ignore you. They don't listen to what you have to say,
Mhm.
and you let them up here every day.
So
And
what?
you still treat them better than you would treat me, or you treat
Oh,
Landry.
are you a victim?
No, not at all. I'm just saying, like,
Well,
you know,
tell you what, Moose, you're convinced of that. You know, you and Landry you spread that rumor already. So whether
no,
it's
not at
true
all,
or
Jack.
not,
Jack, I came
hey
up here and you
Moose,
treated me
hey
like that.
Moose, right? Because I've seen you are a snake, dude. You're
Not at all, brother,
duplicitous.
man.
You're
Not at
fake.
all.
Bullshit. The facts don't lie, Moose.
They don't,
I'm not
and they
the only one
prove
who
I'm.
sees it. Sorry about that. Whoa.
He's
Yeah,
a snake. I agree with that. I do agree. I've seen his
Moose
snaky
is
behavior
completely
with
full
Landry.
of shit. You're on point.
I've seen it with
Steven,
Landry.
Moose, go
Steven,
fuck yourself,
take
you
note of
fucking
the title.
retard.
What's up, Salami?
I feel like he is influenced by Landry because Landry has been playing that you let these people wreck, and I don't agree. I don't think you let me up long enough to put it to you. But yeah, now Moose seems to be playing that, and the bad thing is Moose has been here 3 years.
I've known him for fucking years now, and he's always doing his little troll thing. Moose, go fuck
He's doing
yourself.
the thing Paul used to claim about me, like, oh, he's gonna come up with his calm voice and try and manipulate. And like he's all like, oh, hey Jack, I just want to learn. I just want to suck your dick. Yeah. Can I Shark Tank you, Jack?
Hey, if it's Moose, I saw you tagged
Fuck
me
off, man.
in some AI stupid song. And if
And
that's
they
the
are.
one you're referring to, I heard enough. It doesn't reflect me positively, not in the way that I want. So it reflects you, Moose, not me.
You tell him,
And I
Jack. Tell him to go fuck
I didn't
himself.
realize I was in the AI Rose song.
Jack, can you put me full
That's
screen
like
quickly? I'm going to show you a new, it's called the...
Why did you interrupt, Cage?
Because I have a
Cage.
new avatar for you.
So you interrupted Tommy?
Sorry, Tommy. Sorry for
I
interrupting.
knew you could hold the bit you were trying to do. You can't hold it. You suck. You're probably drunk.
But look, we got a zebra moose over here.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
okay,
good.
Cage. You said you're sorry. Let's move forward.
But does he get to say he's sorry if he's going to do it again?
But look at how quickly I created it.
Anyway, I didn't know I was in the AI Rose song, and AI songs are turning out to get worse and worse. Maybe it was just the novelty of a new thing that had us listen to them. They're absolute garbage.
Thanks, Talcott.
I'm going to allow Landry that he portrayed me as a homeless drug addict because it's obviously what he'll give me money for, so I'll allow it. Hey, everybody, I'm a homeless drug addict. Send the donos, $ this, Cash App. No more beggar than Paul and slave, right? Jack, if you had one question to ask God, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good question, Tommy, to ask Jack.
And that's
Shut up,
why.
I'm glad you said that, Jack, because my question would be, how do I stay humble when I'm taking hiking into 2025? We've got your technological size adjustable hiking stick. And it's just a prototype, but let's say I'm backpacking and oh, it's gonna rain. Oh, it's sunny. Whoop, shit, whoop. I mean, come on, right on the backpack bar. Come on.
Look at you, Tommy. You're all equipped. You're ready for the apocalypse here.
You guys are thinking locally, and I'm thinking globally.
Mm-hmm.
Carry on.
Well, I am thinking.
Carry on, the guy says.
I am thinking.
Tommy, you're out of your
globally.
goddamn mind. Come on, you got to learn martial
Watch
arts.
the GD around me, Cage. Watch the GD. This ain't a Baphomet shirt.
Oh, no, it's Aries. It's the ram.
Can you feel the love, Jack? I can.
No.
If it was Baphomet, it'd have titties down here.
No, it isn't. I never said it was bad.
I find an absence of love here. I do. Now that you mentioned it, Snafu, I'm sensing an absence of love, an absence of care.
What needs to happen? What needs to happen for you to feel the love?
Blowjob.
I think some authenticity.
This is blowjob.
I'm being authentic. We had a discussion on my stream about what that word.
Brothers and sisters.
Think about this, Jack. Think about this. If Cage really is just this drunk, unavailable asshole, he is authentically that. Like, authenticity isn't what you approve of. Like, Steven is authentically a fake ass camper, you know?
Stop
None
it.
of
You're
that, buddy.
insulting Tommy.
I'm real. I
You're
actually
rude.
do everything. I actually work towards the goal every single day. While you're in a storage locker.
Cage is
Hey,
authentically
Moose
a
is in the
demon.
back.
Yeah, you know what?
Talking to you.
I'm in the back rooms, Cage. It's endless. It's endless liminal spaces.
You're authentically a fucking meth head that does like trannies.
He mad.
Oh,
He
wow.
mad. He mad.
How are you trying to talk to me
Steven.
about
Why are
anything?
you
Then?
allowing it, Steven? That was you yesterday, Steven. Only like a narcissist, you tried to express concern to make me look like a crazy addict. And you're losing,
Is this
Steven.
real
You're not
life?
gonna win this war.
I mean,
You're not going to win this war because you're a liar.
The optics
No.
are high.
I think you are on something, Tommy. I do think that you need help. I think you have an addiction.
Lean into it. Remember that from my old channel, guys? Lean into
Here.
it, Steven.
Actually, please. Everything we need is here in the moment. Okay? I've been trying to figure out, how do I communicate to live without fear? How do I communicate what I've been learning? I think it needs to be experienced.
You live without fear. Let's loop it, Jack. How do I tears for fears if I live without fear? I wanted to be with you alone when I
See, Tom, this is why you are nuts. You know this, right?
How I fear my God if I have to live without it.
It's the paradox. You know that you can't live without God. And so you
How
just
do I courage without fear?
you commit to it. Seriously.
No, how do
commit.
I courage? Fear requires, or courage requires fear. Even your daddy covered this.
Correct.
I think he ripped it off from me.
Correct. Here's what fear exists, okay? It happens. It comes in and out of the moments of our experience. But we can choose and commit to give fear no power, just like you can give
And I think
evil
that choice,
no power.
I think that choice involves a lot of comfort and roof and knee massages. It's why I can't get on that trademark.
Those help. Those help
No,
that.
they don't help. Comfort has never helped a woman that changes history, much less a man.
Okay. I'm not going to argue, because yes, what you're saying, discomfort and pain is a great catalyst for people to bring change. Okay.
Now, why do you think I have money and the availability of leases and roofs and jobs, but I don't?
Your choices.
I said on many channels before I ever came out here, I seek the discomfort.
Right.
And you couldn't even retain that yesterday when I said, you really think I'm broke and homeless?
Actually, Tom, I want you to consider, I get what you're saying, choosing the discomfort, but how much of this is self-sabotage?
How am I sabotaged?
What are you holding yourself back from?
A good question. What am I held back from? I'm flourishing out there, Jack.
Maybe comfort and actual security and routine.
Jack, one time when I was sleeping in the magic tree stump, the cop that woke me up and wanted to badass cop act like this is his beat and stuff, he said, I get it. You want safety. I said, I'm safe. I said, where can I sleep without getting bothered? I didn't risk telling him, hey, I'm as armed as you are, but I said, dude, I'm safe. I'm not unsafe out here. I'm probably one of the safest people out here.
I believe that. But here's something I'd like you to consider, Tom. Despite our differences, God has us living our lives separately and together. Don't even what? I'm just trying to point
Jack,
out the truth.
I agree with you, but what your ego won't let you realize is I'm your daddy in this life blending situation. I'm not sabotaged. I don't have the problems this community projects onto me. And it's
You
why
have
my
different.
channel's gone. I say, God, let my channel disappear the same way he said, go back to those people after your dog dies. Don't take a break. Get right back in it and let me show you who they are. Then he said, now let me take your channel of upholsteries and watch how they act.
Okay. And that's what you've been doing. Now, something I've seen in you that I recognize in myself, you and I have
Tonight,
anger issues.
I don't have
Okay.
anger issues.
Oh, you don't?
The thing I've corrected you before and that I let Steven agree with you and lean into is you piss me off. There's lots of footage of me out around Vegas and Salem, Oregon, and even Denver. And without any prompting, my viewers are going, Tommy's so cordial and polite to everyone.
I know. I'm a trigger
Wow.
for you. Welcome, Dick. How are
Hey,
you?
cheers. Glad I was able to make it. I don't mean to interrupt you, Umatami. Jack was noticing me and was introducing me to the program and stuff.
We all know
Well, it's
who
great
you are.
to be
They
here,
love
Jack.
you.
Thank
Not
you.
so much.
Cheers.
Hey,
John Ramsey, that guy's legit. I kept him anonymous for a while until I saw he's willing to put his name out there as saying some good shit in your chat. But
Why
Jack,
is
why
Moose in the back? Did Moose had bad behavior tonight, huh? He wasn't
no,
this guy
handling his shit.
wags the dog. This guy's just wagging you, Jack. He's got residual his dad.
What does that mean? What does
No.
that mean?
Anyway, Jack, what I was asking
I'm the
you,
tail wagging the dog, or I'm wagging Jack's tail? Like what is it exactly?
it appears, yes, that you want to play me. But it's not bad, Dick, and you're not doing anything wrong. But just
Like you're a dog and I'm petting you and I want your tail to wag so that it's kind of.
it's a term, it's a phrase,
It's
a common
affectionate.
phrase. It's kind of like saying you're HJing when you know you're just bullshitting him and you're blowing smoke. You're blowing smoke up his ass.
I don't know what that means either. All HJ, I have no idea. All these acronyms. What the fuck are you talking about?
You don't know what it means? You know why you don't know what it means?
Because I don't pay attention to nonsense. Because I don't pay attention to bullshit. Because it's irrelevant.
Here, please.
He's all enslaved. He's enslaved as fuck.
Here, Tom. There's more to Dick than just that. Okay.
You love Dick.
Thank you, Jack.
You get Dick all the time, Jack. You get Dick. You get it.
Dick is lovable.
You get lots of Dick.
He's frustrating, but he's lovable
But
too.
the question your love of Dick kept interrupting was, why would you want to use your much bigger platform to portray false things about me?
I don't want that.
I have anger issues. You say I'm broken homeless, and you say I have anger issues.
That's your narrative. I don't say you're broken homeless.
You did. You kicked me off your panel. You said I'm sick of these broke homeless bums. I want to hang with billionaires. See, you're lying. See, you're a liar. If only I was a comedian
That
in a
was
world
good.
full of
That was
I
good.
could just speak truth on
It
stage
was-
and the crowd would just roll.
Tom, it was funny and it was spot on at the moment. So let it go. It was funny.
No, I think
It was
it's fun. I
true.
think you're doing the Joaquin Phoenix Joker thing where I'm hitting you with some truth you should be feeling
No.
guilty about, and you laugh.
Actually, you're not thinking it through, because if you had the
That's
option,
you.
Tommy,
That's you.
if you had the option of hanging out with wealthy and successful people or bitter and poor people, which one are you going to choose?
Well, Jack, not to rip off your thing, but the way my life is like Jesus is I have with both and every scale in between. It's why I wreck everybody here that comes at me.
And if given a choice, which would you choose? You'd choose the
Okay,
exact same thing as me.
This is how you don't pick things up. I have that choice and I'm doing it. And you guys knock on me for it and say I'm that.
Here, let me at least answer Dick's question.
Good, nice deflection. I got shit.
Moose didn't show up. I don't believe he was doing anything wrong here. He has his beliefs and he has his character. He's chosen to be that character with me over and over, and it's not a character that I want around me anymore. Just like Landry. I've had enough. There's just some people that I don't see any reason anymore.
Some people are just upsetting, Jack.
They're just irrelevant is the term that comes to my mind. Irrelevant. Like,
Yeah,
why?
that's a deflection, Jack. That's a deflection.
Moose is kind of a dick. I don't mean the same way as this dick, but another dick.
We don't need him right now, Jack. He just wags your dog as well.
Nobody needs Moose. Nobody needs Moose.
Nobody needs you, Steve. You're not even part of this
I'm needed.
community. What are you doing here every day?
Oh,
He is
Tommy.
part- He's become
No, don't call me. Answer the question. You're not part of this community, right?
I'm here as a guest, Tommy. I don't know why you're trying to make this about me.
Like you're co-host.
Let's get back to Jack. You shouldn't fixate on
let's
me.
get back to answer the question. You're not part of the community, right?
No, I'm independent.
Then
I'm
why
not.
are you here every day?
I answered already. I'm here as a guest. As an honest
Wow, he
guest.
really wants to corner you.
Every day. That's an employee. An employee shows up every day. A guest
I
is
think
like,
he's in love with me. I'm not being paid for this.
Jack?
Tommy.
Yeah, why does he
Yeah.
want to corner you so bad? Like he just went right in on you, like he had some kind of vendetta.
No,
He had to.
no, you're
Everyone
late,
I think
Dick.
he's in love with me. I really do.
Everyone needs a
No, I'm
cage.
not the one restreaming you. See, you got
I'm
no
just
logic.
streaming.
You're just all talk. You're all dad bod talk.
Tom, please find a different. Turn back to me.
I was trying to talk to you and you interrupted, Jack. I was taking it to Jack. Now, Jack, when you say irrelevance and why should you bother, I wanted to share I don't have it, but I was going to share like 5 seconds of a crypto video where they're talking about a crypto. And the creators were like, if we didn't answer versus the narrative about our digital coin, we wouldn't have credibility.
You
But
know
they
what?
have
To back Tommy up on that, I did
Shut
hear you.
the fuck
You shut the
up.
fuck up. I did hear you talk about
They
crypto
have
years ago.
credibility the
XRP?
same way. You wouldn't let me get away with this, Jack. Hypocrite. Oh, you're reading the chat. I'll continue. If I didn't show up at every panel I heard calling me a meth pedo and drop the same truth on them, I'd probably still be dealing with meth pedo. But instead, I'm one of the most credible entities in this panelverse. And you can tell because your daddy is so adamant to say the reverse.
No, you're
I didn't
messed
call
up.
you a pedo.
I hear you.
Steven, I downloaded all your streams that you spent 8 hours at a time seething about me.
I never speak about you for 8 hours. That's a lie.
Oh, that's what you think. Remember 4th of July
You're not
last
that
year?
important, Tommy. But I
I'm
do
very
give you
important
credibility. You
now.
did talk about
I'm
crypto.
very-
many
Fourth
years.
of July.
You did talk
Listen,
about crypto
there's
many
many
years ago.
important people in this panelverse, but you're not one of them, Cage. I think you're
Tommy,
camped
did you
up
have
with that.
sex with an underage girl when you worked at a pizza place?
Yeah,
Hey, would you
17-year-old
stop?
girl or something, and you're okay.
Yeah, I don't know how this is helping your cause or your purpose, Jack, but maybe
Well,
it's
maybe if-
entertaining at some level.
It's not. I mean, it is. It is entertaining at a very low level of consciousness.
Yeah.
That's what these panel verse seems to feed, is this low level of consciousness, short-sighted, completely fucking just no reason.
It just seems like a lot of people have to have an enemy. They have to have someone to fight, you know? And
But they don't. You're
they
right.
can't look past the differences. Because, I mean, really, I disagree with you on a lot, but there's areas where I can find common ground with you. And I say, you know, it's not like there's not areas where that we couldn't build or that I can't see that Jack does make sense. It's just there's some areas where I go, like earlier they said the social, what was it, socialism,
Benevolence.
benevolent socialism.
Mhm.
I'm like, yeah, it sounds so nice,
Mhm.
but it's not real. It's not, it's corruptible power is what that ultimately becomes, and it's just
Actually,
wishful thinking is what I think,
maybe to the doubters, but it's not wishful thinking to me. I can see exactly how it can roll out, exactly what I've been saying. When people actually, and I want to swing back, Dick, because
Well, it will require taxation, right?
no, back to something else you said, right? It had to do with the here and now. If people would just listen, try to understand why I say it's not just wishful thinking. We could move. What you said. So
But
many
how
people.
do you have it without forced taxation? Like, how do you get benevolent socialism without, some kind of forced mechanism?
Through raising the consciousness. And that brings us back to that, what you were saying about so many people believe they have to have an enemy. That is the victim within us. The victim within us becomes a perpetrator of enemies. It's because of an inner confliction. Now, I claim to have studied and been working on myself. I still have plenty of room to grow. However, I know for a fact I can help other people grow, but not when I'm being put in the back of the conversation, not when I'm being disrespected and mocked. And this is the thing, guys. I've had people who I've trusted them. I've trusted their words when they said they were aligned with me. What's his name? Moose is a perfect example of that. My trust has been misplaced. And I see
I'd say so.
I see people misrepresenting me. I mean, there's been a lot of people involved. I mean, I've got Stephen in the back, and he's a part of this.
How people have let you down because they've given you false expectations that they were going to partner with you at a level that I don't think they could, or maybe even should. It's like at Moose's level, he has a family and all that stuff. How much can he really dedicate? You got kids to take care of and all that shit. It's like he could be a part of your movement if he really believes in it. But
if
at one point there, go ahead.
If he would at least stop disrespecting me and mocking me, I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
But since he doesn't stop disrespecting me and mocking me, and it seems that Jack Talcott, it's a name that's pretty commonly thrown around here on these panels. I've noticed since Landry joined me, since my wise choice to work with that young man, my subscribers are actually down.
Did you see his recent AI thing he did, though?
I might have, but
yeah.
I don't give him much attention. This stuff. Holy cows, dude.
And I think you are a playful guy at a certain level where even a certain level of mockery you take as playful, just kind of, back and forth or even jabbing or whatever. I think you have boundaries and you have lines that you don't want crossed, and that's fair and reasonable. You're like anybody else. You're human, and you're not looking to have mean-spirited things done where people are just trying to hurt you or whatever, and nobody wants to deal with that shit. But it is a reality of this reality, something you at a certain level can't even avoid even if you want to.
Here, we've got the backstage is full. Stephen, I want to bring you back up, and please, I don't even remember what you said, but I know it was inappropriate and it was unhelpful, Stephen, and that's why I put you and all the others back.
Well, I apologize. All I did was ask a question, though. It was related to what Tommy was saying. He claimed I was saying something, and I wasn't saying that, so I asked a question. But thanks for bringing me back, Jack. And I was trying to get it back to you. I was trying to tell Tommy, put it back to Jack. Stop fixating on me, Tommy. But once he gets into that mode, he's relentless. He doesn't get off of it. And it's like, what? You're taking over the show, so.
And
I do remember that you were trying to direct it back to Jack, and he was just trying to corner you on a bunch of things, why you streamed him and all kinds of stuff. He was
it's
pretty
irrelevant.
upset about it.
It's Jack's show, and Tommy tries to make it about me, and it's irrelevant. Like, he should be focused on Jack's show.
Good point.
Yeah. Thanks.
Well, thank you, Stephen. Now, admittedly, you are, Stephen, we've discussed, right? Things were one way. I do believe we're kind of heading in better directions than we did in the past. But something I'd like you and others to consider, maybe Moose and maybe Landry, any others who have allegedly been in support of me. My reputation did not become what it is all on my own. And the reputation of Jack Talcott, it depends on who you ask, right?
Same with me, Jack. I relate to that. Sorry for interrupting, but Tommy misrepresents me all the time. So does Landry and Moose and others. So please don't group me in with Landry and Moose. They're mocking you to this day. And I haven't made anything bad about you, said a word about you in quite a while. So,
well, the point is, though, is intentional or inadvertently, there's been a lot of things said about Jack Talcott. Now,
yes,
like me or not, believe in what I'm saying or not, I'm all in on the idea that we can find a way to end wars. Okay? And the live without fear, I claim, is a message from God. I believe that while I have my flaws, I believe my devotion and my love of God are pretty consistent.
Yes.
Okay,
and this is what I agree with Jack on. Sorry, go ahead, Jack. I didn't mean to jump in.
Well, I just hope, I know the way that I'm going to grow. It's going to be by people saying, hey, have you checked out Jack? I mean, so far, I guess there hasn't been much reason to check out Jack unless you just want to see him defending himself all the time. But part of today, I mean, I am a real boy, right? I'm a real dude, just an average guy. We've got our good days and bad days. And earlier today, man, God's challenging me because I'm not having fun with this as much anymore. Let me be honest with that. And that's unfortunate because I could have a lot of fun.
Yes. Do you remember yesterday or the other day, Jack, when I was here and I said, I wish people would focus on Jack's message, like live without fear, and not get into these squabbles. That's what I think is not fun for Jack. That's the way I see it. All this personal attacks and insults and all this kind of stuff. If they would focus on Jack's actual message, if they came here for the message, I think that would be much better, more beneficial for everyone.
Well, admittedly, that's why I'm here, and I don't know.
I'm over what Margot says about Jack and what certain ones. I'm just over it. You know what I mean? I wish people would be over it.
I realize I changed the energy, and I don't mean to be a damper, but we do have President Trump in the back.
Hey, and
All
before
right.
you move too far from it, Jack, just remember, don't stagnate. There's like the T-shirt idea. There's a number of things on the horizon that could maybe inspire some life into what you're doing, and it's just about you being inspired too, right? If you're not inspired to get up and do what you're doing, you got to change something. It's really that simple. Try other things.
Right. I'm inviting others. Try something new.
There you go. Good idea.
You know, that's what I've been trying to offer to Tommy for
Try something new.
a while. Let's try something different.
Yes, and hopefully get a different result than.
One on
Try
one, please, Jack. This is my closing remarks.
All right.
Jack, the thing that makes your show a platinum thing is you need to come to realize what the people want to see is a spiraling, broken man get brought back to fucking reality. And that's what I was giving you today. And you threw it away for these two unslaved dick suckers that just wanted Luke the same, blowing the smoke up your ass. And they're wrong. And it doesn't matter if I say it here. Evil Chev has banished me to the back rooms and he's got control of all my channel. I don't have a live panel to do, Jack. Evil Chev put me here. He's Axis's wife, taught him some kind of dark digital magic. He makes me wear a Baphomet shirt. But Jack, it's just like Dick saying do the t-shirts. Of what? Don't worry, be happy? Fine. But end all wars, not gonna happen. And if you knew the Bible, you'd know that. Or maybe you do, you just don't believe it. Because there's a difference between knowing God and belonging to God. I hope if you get this chance again, you don't fuck it up. Because you're fucking up.
Thank you for that opinion. I'm going to take a chance. President Trump, welcome.
Hello, Jack. This is President Donald J. Trump. Very happy to be here. I've heard many great things about you, quite frankly, so happy to be here.
I'm grateful to have you here. Let's say we work together to end wars.
I am the president that brings peace and order to the world, and especially to the great citizens of the United States of America. And quite frankly, I think we can do a lot of great things here, so.
Well, truly, if this was Donald Trump here with me, I think one of the most appropriate conversations would be the image of him as commander-in-chief. And he certainly presents himself as an unrepentant sinner, a man who is absent from God. And as the commander-in-chief, responsible for the administration of the United States and its militaries, I think that should change.
Well, some people say I sin. People say, wow, he's the greatest person. He loves God so much. They see me, that's what they say. So I'm open to criticism from the great Jack Talcott. And if you have anything I could change immediately, I'm all ears.
Yeah. Well, what would change? Get Jack in front of Congress. We can accomplish that by tomorrow, September 17th.
I'll see what I can do. Right now, I got my hands tied. We're going to be making some big changes since the great, sad assassination of Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
May God rest his soul. So I'll see what I can do. We can maybe get you into Congress. There's no promises, maybe not, but sooner or later, we can probably have that happen.
Yeah, let's do that rapidly, and let's get the Epstein files out too. And let's start looking at this real deep state corruption, the trillions of dollars that are being spent and hoarded into the Pentagon. And I realize you're here to have fun, and I'm totally not. I'm sorry, man.
I'm not here to have fun. I'm here to make deals and talk about how we can change things. You're making some great points. The Epstein files, I don't know why people are still talking about that. They think I have something to do with the Epstein files. I mean, that's old news, people. So, but as far as the trillions and trillions of dollars being seized and held by the swamp, the corrupt politicians, and the great disgrace of America right now, I'm going to try and fix that. But the Epstein files, why would you want that? I have nothing to do with it, quite frankly.
You have nothing to do with it.
People say, oh, I'm in the Epstein files because I don't want to release them. I say, I have no idea what you're talking about. I maybe had dinner with him once, maybe twice. Not going to say he's a great guy because we all know he wasn't a great guy. But at the time, I didn't know. And the Epstein files, this, the Epstein files, that's old news. And people need to move on.
I agree. Hey, I'm going to bring some other guests back. I appreciate you being here.
I'm here to keep order and peace. I can help you regulate the conversation. Bring back Cage. Cage said me he's a great
Jack, think
adversary.
about this. You're
Sounds
only
like
two
Dennis is-
people away from President Trump, because if you look at, for example, Flow State, he knows Andrew, right? Wilson. And he was going to hook that up, which it doesn't sound like he's followed through. So maybe hey, shut up. Maybe you should reach out to him directly, because in actuality, Andrew's on Pierce Morgan's show, and Pierce has interviewed Donald Trump. So you're only 2 layers thick of connections
Reach
to
out
the actual
Andrew
president.
Wilson. Good idea.
And Jim Bob and what's his face? The I forget his name now.
Who's Jim Bob?
He's a strong, dogmatic, right-leaning Christian Orthodox type of debater.
Okay. Jack, I think this Trump is denizen. I don't think it's the actual Donald Trump. I got to say, I don't think it's the real Trump.
Excuse me. Quite frankly, I don't even know who you are. This is the
Oh, that's
President
okay.
Donald Trump. You are reciting
That's okay.
fake news, and don't even talk to me.
That's okay. Calm down, Donnie boy.
The $1 million show guy, I forget his name, but that's his show. He's got the $1 million.
Oh, yeah. Anton.
Anton, there you go.
Yeah,
There's the third guy.
Show. There's lots of possibilities. I mean, the thing is it all comes down to finding willingness from another human being.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
There's some willing ones in the chat, Jack. If you wanted to date them, there's some willing females in the chat.
no, that's not what I'm referring to. What I'm referring to is there's something peculiar that's been going on in my life. I have been honest about my experience, about my testimony. For whatever reason, for whatever reason, it has been very challenging for me to find human beings who are willing to cooperate with me in the things that I want, such as conversations, growth, right?
Well, Dick is here for conversation and growth. He's here willing to cooperate.
I just would encourage you that don't listen to Tommy and his bullshit. The reality is, even if you don't accomplish anything, if it's your pursuit and purpose, and you move the, I guess the goalposts even just a small amount to get people to be more peaceful or have awareness of something, you never know how your ideas could evolve too over time, where you can morph things to make them more effective. I don't think your premise is wrong. It's just unrealistic in this realm, but that doesn't mean that what you're trying to do is not rooted in a loving spirit.
Well, despite the improbabilities, I know for a fact that the path I'm on, it is the solution. Secrets and lies can be overcome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the path for individual health and development. We must humble ourselves to the truth, actually use our discernment and figure out what are the facts. And the facts show secrets and lies are of the devil.
Don't be too discouraged, though, Jack. Doubting Dick, as he was known in high school, might come around to supporting and believing. Just because he's doubting today doesn't mean that tomorrow he's not going to see what you're saying.
Thank you. Thank you. That is true.
Hello,
And-
KC. Sorry.
Yes. Welcome, guys.
Hello. I couldn't miss this opportunity to speak to some great men here. We have President Trump, we got the King Stephen, we got the great Jack Talcott. I thought I saw Cage. I guess.
Excuse me, Cage is not a great man. He interrupted, and this is what you need
Go
to do.
fuck
You need to
yourself.
mute him.
I'm
You
gonna
need to
interrupt
send him
again, Mr.
backstage. That's
Trump.
the only way he learns.
Mr. Trump, we own you, okay? We need Rabbi Kem over here. Okay.
Hi, Dick. Nice to meet you. I don't think we've ever met, so nice to meet you as well.
His name's Richard, okay? Short
Hey,
form for
cheers.
Dick.
Cage, recognize the reason you keep getting put in the back is because you're not showing respect to the other guests.
Recognize, I'll take your channel down right now.
Oh, wow.
Sad
what you
little
want.
Cage. He's a little boy. He doesn't really learn very well, quite frankly.
He needs some new dentures. He's kind of cranky, but I hope he doesn't take Jack's channel down. He's probably bluffing, though, Jack. I wouldn't worry about it.
There's someone else backstage. Connor is requesting forgiveness and a chance to speak to you. I don't know if you saw that as well.
That is Andy. Andy can leave.
It says Connor, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
His real name is Andy. He's the one who shows up with my son's image, and one who's really been quite atrocious at misrepresenting Jack Talcott. So, yeah, Andy is not welcome. And Moose has been hanging out in the back. And I really, Moose, you know how to reach me. You know how to speak to me. I don't need you here. So I don't really want you here either, Moose. So thank you for joining.
Okay, well, I just wanted to say hello to everyone. That was all. I didn't have anything.
I appreciate
We
it.
don't have this moment all the time to speak to President Trump and a king and the great Jack Talcott. So I wanted to
It's nice to have a female voice on here, isn't it, Jack? I think your channel, your show needs more of this.
Quite pleasant. And I apologize if my audio was terrible there. I was going through a little dilemma with the audio. It's been difficult, Jack. Trying to get it together.
I didn't notice.
enjoy the rest of your show. Enjoy your evening, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Thank you, Casey.
Have a
Goodbye,
great day,
Casey.
Casey.
It's a shame
Good
you're
to see
leaving. It
you.
was a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Yes, the feminine energy is a definite improvement for this panel. No denying that. And I do, well, to me, there's a lot of room for improvement. And it's not just with me, it's with some of the guests as well.
Well, let's face it, KC sounds so much better than Cage and some others. I mean, come on, it's just night and day.
Yeah, you should make her your co-host, Jack.
She's actually a very pleasant person. No comparisons aside, she's just a very pleasant and positive person.
I agree. She is. She's got that positive energy, and it's so nice to have that on here. I mean, Landry's kind of feminine, but he's not positive. KC is feminine and positive.
Years ago, Epstein introduced me to KC. She's a very wonderful woman. We've had great relationships. That's all.
Oh no, she's not tied in with Epstein. Come on, Trump. KC is not. She's not tied in with Epstein. No way.
Some say she is. Some say she isn't. But she's a great woman. Great.
I don't buy
respect for
that.
her.
She's respectful. She would never have anything to do with Epstein. or that island.
You don't have any files on that, do you, Mr. President?
If you're referring to what people call the Epstein files, they don't exist. These people are requesting something that I don't think really even exists. So we should
Oh,
move
they
on.
exist. There's Epstein files. But
We-
let's get back to Jack here.
We have other
Let's
things
not
to
try-
focus on. I'm not involved with those files as far as I know. So let's just
Oh,
not
come
even
on.
worry
It's all an
about it.
illusion.
Me, don't realize that
Alright.
KC and Trump are sent by me. Are you guys that retarded? Holy fuck. You're a bunch of retards. Holy fuck.
Oh, listen to this guy. Rudeness again.
Ask Mr. Trump. Mr.
Cage,
Trump.
excuse me, Cage.
Hey,
This is a place
excuse me,
for peace.
Mr. Trump.
Don't even talk to me. This is a place for peace and discussion, and we don't need you
I'm
interrupting.
sorry, brother.
So
Have
Cage
respect.
could have this place
Don't
lined
be
with
rude.
scantily clad ladies in a moment's notice. He'd just snap of the fingers. They'd just be like
Yeah,
all over
you
the
want
place.
you want more characters coming up here? I could do that.
Yet he's an
I could bring
incel.
a million characters up here.
Hey, Cage, why don't you think for yourself? What is your
I am.
problem?
That's why I brought
No.
people up here, retard.
No, Cage. Tell you what, I don't know the words to say, but you're out of your fucking mind, Cage. You're delusional, dude.
How much?
You're
Sad, really sad. Cage is really.
Yeah, I
has
don't
brain
blame you, Jack.
damage.
It's difficult.
it's guys, this is the state of our world. I mean, and here
I think
you can
Cage
laugh.
wants war, is what it comes down to.
He doesn't know what he wants. He's in the perfect place to learn and to join me, but he doesn't want to learn. And I guess he doesn't know how to join me. Because
Ask him, does he want war and does he want secrets? Is he for you or is he against you?
I know
You
where
can-
he'll say.
With all due respect, you can only talk to Cage when he's in a mood for listening. He doesn't listen. He just talks. He interrupts.
And that's
He tells
never,
people-
he's
Thank you,
never in
Mr.
a mood for
Trump.
listening.
He calls people names. He says things like they're a retard. Not nice. Not very good.
It's not.
Terrible, terrible behavior.
Okay, I don't appreciate you
Jack,
being
you're a retard, you
facetious
fucking
with
dumb,
your
stupid
facetious,
motherfucker.
passive-aggressive
There
Canadian
you go.
comments.
There's your
We're going to
answer.
invade Canada. We're going to take you down, Cage. No longer.
Okay.
Cage. The fact is, I know you can do better.
We had a Margot in the private chat telling me all about you, you fucking.
Don't
Cage.
be rude.
Shut
quiet.
the fuck up.
Hey, Cage, can I have a conversation with you?
Yeah, sure. I'm all ears, bud. What do you? Yeah. What is it?
I know you can do better, Cage. But you don't seem to think you're doing anything wrong.
You're bring Trump back up here. We need a mediator.
You're unable to respond to that on your own?
Okay. Well, I know what I'm doing, and I think you're a complete goof, fucking retard that thinks he's a life coach. But yeah, continue. And
Okay.
and you
Okay.
wasted our time, Casey, and our time.
Hey, Cage, what you just said was wrong.
Okay, you wasted our fucking time. We gave you the fucking pamphlet, and you never even fucking used it, man.
Goodbye. I'm done with you today, Cage. Don't return today.
Good on you for trying to
Understandable.
help him, though, Jack. Good on you.
Well, thank you. The problem is my help is not wanted. And so really, I'm wasting my time and energy, and he's building up his arguments of whatever he wants. And guys, here, there's something going on with me. I don't have the answers beyond what I've said, but I am a man who loves. I'm not trying to manipulate anyone, not trying to deceive anyone. sure as hell not trying to harm anyone. So if anyone can find a reason to get behind a guy like that, there's lots of ways I could use some help.
Are you going to help him out, Trump, or what are you going to do? President
Well,
Trump.
we don't need answers now. I mean, anyone is, this guy's, if we think about just the bigger picture anyway, this is the life we're living. We can do whatever we want every day. We can think big or think small. I spent most of my life thinking small. My testimony is what it is. I used to be angry and afraid a lot, and it resulted in unhealthy and shameful behavior with my alcoholism, my unhealthy ways.
You know what? I think you just hit the nail on the head. You used to be that way. I think Cage in the present moment is that way. He drinks. I think he's angry. I think he's acting the way that younger Jack used to act. That's what I think. I think there might be a similarity there.
Well,
he's very
Stephen,
angry when he comes here.
Which is my path. And clearly I have attracted a number of angry people. They may not be angry everywhere, but they're certainly angry with me. Whether it's Tommy or Margot or Paul.
Cage did call you a fucking idiot or something earlier. So he's very rude, very disrespectful, very angry. He's young. He may or may not have an alcoholism or some kind of substance issue. I don't know for a fact, but people suggest that about him. So there are some similarities. But Jack, you've demonstrated that you've given Cage many chances, including today, to come back. So you're actually teaching the audience that's tuned in something, that you've given him chances to improve, and he refuses. So that is on him. Cage, that's on you. You were given chances today to come back on, to kind of cool down and give it a second shot, and you just behaved the same way as before. None of us can fault Jack for that, for trying.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is the thing, though. I have been trying to give people chances. I have consciously chosen, all right, Jack, you can forgive. You can get over it. You can do what you feel is right. I've done that, and this is just what I'm talking about. People don't take me seriously. They think I'm a fucking joke because people come here and treat me like a joke. So,
Jack, you might have to ban characters like Cage and Moose for a month or so, and see how the show goes. It doesn't have to be permanent, but just see how the show goes without those characters being allowed to come on as agents of chaos and interrupt your flow. Because a lot of times your show goes very good at the beginning, and then when they get involved, the chaos starts and the name calling and the disrespect and the anger, and then it changes your mood and the flow of the show and the direction. They're trying to take away from your message, I think, by undermining you, by making it about them. Like when Cage comes on, he never says anything about your message. Nope. That's what I notice. It's like he doesn't care about Jack's message. He's trying to get attention, play these little demon games of it's about Cage, it's all about me, and I'm going to come on and name call Jack or name call this one or that one, Steven or Tommy or, whoever it is. So,
well, sorry to interrupt. Tommy earlier said he was giving his final words, and I sat through and listened to his negativity and nonsense. And now he's back in the back again.
I have a few things I'd like to say before Tommy starts.
Something I want to say to him. He's doing a pretty good job as the American president, but everybody knows I was the best panelverse president. Everybody knows.
Fake news! Fake news! I'm the best Trump impersonator here. You have no idea what you're talking about. Don't even talk to me.
No, good shit, good shit. I was expecting Polly Boy. He does a pretty good Trump too, and that's from his arch nemesis. And I know Landry's confused because Landry thinks that Paul is Jack's arch. No, Paul is Jack's daddy. I'm the arch nemesis. But what I came back to give you platinum despite you taking the best advice you get and calling it nonsense, Jack, it's your right to keep Andy off of here because I excommunicate all these people that want to talk that shit on my dog. I'll have them come up and explain themselves if they want, but I get why you don't let Andy up over that Dom thing. Now, how about tomorrow you and I watch the Talcott family reunion because someone covers all your family and you're sucking their dick in exchange for what? You're garbage, Jack, and this guy is the thing you're crying about. You don't even realize it.
He's
Faggot,
obsessed
nigger.
with me. I already admitted to all that I've done, and I apologize for it. I apologize for it already, Tommy. You're trying to rehash the past. He's trying to dredge up the past, and he's very bitter and angry. And I hope that he gets over it.
Anyway, excuse me. I have a few things I'd like to say.
Please do.
I've met Cage in real life on several occasions. He's an okay guy, but he has his problems. He is, in fact, an alcoholic. Not good. And he doesn't want to admit that he's an alcoholic. I know he is one. Nothing against that. But he has a problem with listening. He has a problem with sincerity. And he does not listen very well. He just likes to talk. He has an interruption problem.
Yes.
My late brother, Fred Trump Jr., was an alcoholic. He told me, he said, never drink, never smoke, never do drugs. That's what I've stuck to my entire life. It's worked out really great for me. So I recommend that to Cage, but who knows what the real Cage will be like once he changes totally. He might have to have a complete ego destruction before he can rebuild.
Actually, that's exactly what it's going to take. Because those symptoms you said, they go together. Our not listening is a result of our insecurity. The insecurity leads us to try and escape, and the escape is typically intoxicants, right? Drugs and booze. I'm very familiar with those things.
He's successfully numbed himself from the situation, being able to read the room, and that comes with both positives but a lot of negatives, and it needs to change.
Mr. President Trump, are you aware that I offered to help Cage? Did you hear about that?
No, this is the first time I'm hearing about this.
It wasn't today. I've offered it multiple times to him, though. I offered to help him get teeth because my family, as Cage loves to mention, is involved in dentistry. This is a real offer, and I made a real offer, and the guy just mocks me and attacks me. But I made a real offer to help him get his teeth fixed because he has dental issues, and he just makes a joke out of me. So offer rescinded now, Cage, if you're just going to attack me. I did offer multiple times to help him.
Hey, Stephen, I'd encourage, I don't know the details, but something I've learned for myself.
Mm-hmm.
If you can be of support to someone, the high road is to continue that path. But if
I'm not a doormat, though, he's attacking and disrespected my family as well.
Stephen,
he's mocked them, and go ahead.
Please, this is something I've done it. I know I see other people doing it. It's a part of the ego. That same ego that has a problem is going to be the one that pushes away the answer. It's self-sabotage, and it's done at levels of mind that it requires actual focus and intention. Someone's got to be willing to see beyond their thoughts into what's really going on. But there's some amazing opportunities, and Stephen, I guess what I'm offering is, if you're willing, use him as a test for you, right? Because he's not a bad guy. And if you
well, I don't know. I can't say that I agree with you at this point based on things that he said beyond the show here. He's said things and done things, but I don't know for sure about Cage. I tried to help him out with the rat blood thing and stuff like that. And the guy has just never appreciated anything that I've tried to do for him. He's always attacking me. So I don't know what it is, but
Well,
The thing with Cage is he's grown up with a thug persona throughout his entire life. He maintains that persona. He has to be the tough guy. And Cage, I can tell you firsthand, Cage is a great guy. He's a wonderful guy. He's always helped me. He means well. He's a very nice person. He just has a hard time accepting help and constructive criticism.
that's a good voice impression of Trump. I gotta hand it to you. That
Thank you so much. People say I'm the best Trump impersonator. They walk into the room, they say, wow, he's the best Trump impersonator. So thank you.
hey, I saw a couple of questions here, and I think this is the one you were asking about from the chat. Maybe if you did Bible study here, there'd be less drama. Any thoughts on that? Excuse me, I have considered that. Admittedly, because the Bible is not my strong path, right? I'm still learning the Bible and the scripture myself. Well, and maybe that would be even more reason for me to do it publicly, I guess. But I've considered it and I haven't pursued it yet.
maybe with that TJ guy, I can't think of his last name, but TJ, he quotes the Bible a lot whenever he's here. He would be a good guest to do a Bible study, I think. Can I please respond to something? Lindsay said, Stephen, you were just trolling with Tommy the other day. That's not true at all, Lindsay. It was weeks ago, if not over a month ago. I don't know where the Panelverse gets their sense of time, but the other day I've been banned from Tommy's channel for quite a while now. So it was not just the other day. It must have been like a month plus ago. Maybe it was 2 months ago, but it was a while ago, I think. It wasn't the other day. He doesn't allow me on his channel, so it was not the other day that I was on Tommy's. And if someone was on there, it wasn't me, because I've been banned there. So there's impersonators as well, but of me.
I don't know if anyone in the chat or if you guys do know, if I did pursue more sharing of the Bible, I know there's decent apps. Some of the websites I've pulled up, though, you can tell they're just so full of crap, right? The websites are so slow. Maybe that's my perception.
Have you seen Bible? Have you used Bible Hub?
That's one of them. My computer acts weird when I use that.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the one, and that's where I'm not sure.
I don't know what's wrong with it, but I used to use that quite a bit, Bible Hub, because you can search even for certain words in the Bible, and then it'll show you all the occurrences where that particular word was used, which I found useful. There's a search, and I would use it for, you could use the word like glory or glorious or matrix or father, and it'll come up, and it's pretty cool.
Yes. And yes, I can do it from a paper copy, of course.
Oh, Tommy.
Bible
Gateway. Oh, that's a good one.
With these comments and with the reminder of these ideas, I think that is something I will probably look into a little bit more for the future. And you know what? Doing these live streams, there's days where when people show up, some of the things that happen, I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with this. I don't know what the right thing is for me to do. I do just know that I'm trying to do the best I can, and I'm trying to make a difference. So
no one's perfect. Why should they expect perfection show after show, day after day from Jack? Why do they hold him to that standard when they're at a low standard? I got to say, this might be the actual President Trump playing 5D chess on us, pretending to be an impersonator. This might be Donald Trump. This might be the real one.
God bless you, King Stephen, King Stephen. God bless you, Jack, and God bless America.
Amen. I'm actually thinking maybe it's time to start wrapping up, because I'll
Yeah.
share some final words and observations on my
Can I
stuff.
just ask Mr. President Trump one more question? How was Stormy Daniels, Mr. Trump? I'm sorry to go there, but Trump, was it worth it?
After all that's happened, I wouldn't say it's quite worth it, but we filed some NDA, non-disclosure agreements, so I can't talk about it too much, just as she can't. And but she's a lovely lady. She's a great
She
lady,
is.
and
And you handled it well.
That's all I really have to say about that.
You handled the question well. One more, please. Are you a big fan of Jack Talcott? Let's get this on the record while you're on the show. Are you a Talcottia fan, Mr. President Trump?
Some ask me, they say, "Are you a Talcott?" I wouldn't go that far, but I'd say Jack Talcott. I'm a big fan. It's great to be on the show. I've heard a lot about the guy. It's great to meet him in person. A lot of great things to say, and people who say there should be less drama in the show, well, drama can lead to a lot of growth and a lot of learning, and it brings in viewers. So what's wrong with that?
Hey, much appreciated. Anything else? Please, I'm going to start tossing you out. President Trump.
Cage should never be banned for life. You can give him a timeout. He needs it a lot, but he's a great guy. He just has some bad days and doesn't want to listen. You're dealing with sometimes a little child, and you wouldn't get mad at a child for getting upset. So don't get mad at Cage. We're all human. And that's all I have to say. Bring peace upon us, America, and the world.
Truly wonderful example of leadership. Thank you for joining.
Bless you, President Trump.
Bless you
What a
both.
way to
God
end
bless
the
America.
show.
Thank you for having me. Goodbye.
God bless America. What a way to end the show. And he's a fan of Jack Talcott. Like that's a beautiful way to end the show. Somebody in the chat said that, who was it? They said that maybe I could help you out with a Bible study. I'd be willing to do that. Mr. Zog said that. King Stephen helped Jack. I'd be willing to help out with a Bible study. I think that that would help the channel get in a better, a good direction, a positive direction, I'll say, instead of the negativity. Let's try to bring some positivity. I really loved President Trump's positivity today. And I want to say I loved KC's positivity when she was here. Beautifully done, KC. Thanks for having me on, Jack. I hope you have a good, blessed day and restful day. Take care. I'll see you again soon.
All right. Much love. Appreciate you, Stephen. And sincerely, brothers and sisters, to all who joined, those who clicked the link, those who didn't get brought up, thank you. Thank you for showing up. Cage, you're one of those who's in the back. I'm not going to bring you up today. You're in timeout. Okay, we can connect again later. You know how to reach me, as do you, Moose, as do you, Landry. You guys know how to communicate with me. All you got to do is try. I don't need to have you here with me publicly, because that's shown, it's proven to me that my time has not been well spent with some of the characters of the past. So, you know, and that's on me. I'm cleaning me up. And brothers and sisters, we went through a lot of different ideas and topics today. And today, this is Jack Talcott. I actually feel like I have been pretty real, right? I started out honest. You know, the guy who wants to be known for motivation and wants to be known for inspiration, you know, I had to dig a little deeper for myself today. But something I've been finding, it gets easier. When you commit to yourself to be at peace, when you commit to yourself to have faith, it slips out of the mind on occasion, but the more often you remember, the more often you practice it, the quicker it is to reset. And if you can reset into the arms of God, if you can reset into this, the heavenly feelings of love that arise when you just simply recognize, here in this moment, I have no problems. I have no needs. Everything I need has already been given. I have everything I need right now. and in the perfection of having all of your needs met. Well, golly, geez, there's so much to be grateful for. And if you can find gratitude, that is the path to happiness. I was going to get into some of this. We'll talk about this maybe tomorrow, some of the ideas between happiness and pleasure. Truly, a happy person, that's when we feel good, when it's easy for us to be more benevolent, to be more kind, to be more giving, to be more forgiving, to be more compassionate, right? Recognizing that other people are having problems too, and not just stopping for pity or sympathy, but recognizing that we all have problems in our lives. And we don't have to share the problems as much as we think we do. And if we can help others overcome a small problem in their life, might seem like something small on the outside, but someone who's stuck, someone who's facing an issue that they just haven't been able to get through themselves. I face that with my addiction. I used to face that with my depression. I know these feelings of helplessness and hopelessness, and I know they suck. And that's why if you feel I can be of support to you, helping you to maybe grow in your own inner confidence, finding a little bit more courage to push beyond your fears, or if you want clarity on how to overcome some of the bad habits of your life, I'm not claiming perfection for myself, not in the slightest, but I do know many methods that work. And really, it all comes down to God, having faith in the purity, in the wholeness, in the divinity of God, and then recognizing those traits for yourself. For you are the son, the daughter of God. You are the light that God has sent into the world. And there are many who love the darkness. But brothers and sisters, truly, becoming a more humane human, it's far easier when you stop overthinking, when you stop finding reasons not to be humane, not to be kind, not to be trusting. When you stop finding the reasons not to be, then you can focus on being. I'm going to wrap it up here because I don't even know if I'm making as much sense anymore. I hope I am. Brothers and sisters, thank you again, sincerely from my heart to yours. Till next time, choose love, peace for everyone, and live without fear. God bless. Peace.